Alrighty. Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Hey, happy Memorial Day stream for those of us who are in America. Today probably will be a little bit of a shorter stream, but shouldn't be too short. Just gonna do things on the 4th island, try to clear out the, try to clear both portals, or all the portals that are on the island. And then probably see if I can't make it to the 5th island. Might not be able to make it there during this go around. Probably tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. Oh. Alright. So, looks like if I want to go make an attack on that portal, I gotta move up closer. So I gotta sacrifice one of these camps, unfortunately. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Just a little unfortunate. I believe the left side only has 2 knights. I could be very wrong on that, so we'll see. 1. Oh, they have 4 knights. So I have to make 2 more swords. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not going to be able to finish the 4th island in this stream, or probably next stream, just because I know the bomb, or the bomb, or where the bomb needs to go is on the left side. And I've hardly pushed up over there, so oh well. Dang it, person. Okay, cool. Gotta make 2 more swords for the other 2 knights, and then that should be it for the knights here. Might as well have more spearmen. It just means more people to fish. just go from here. Anything after this night, I'll expand further to the right side. Try to get closer to that portal. There's a river out this way. No, yeah. Dang, it's like right there. Oh well. Some sacrifices must be made. More spearmen. Have an overabundance of guys. Dang. I was really hoping that that one coin didn't fall into the water. Oh well. But I'm gonna have to cut that tree down. I don't want to, but I need to if I want to expand forward. Kind of wish that there was a closer wall. I mean, I know there's this one wall. If anything, once these trees have been cleared out, that wall will get built. Then again, who knows? And yeah, there are a handful of other games I do intend on streaming and or putting out onto YouTube. This isn't the only game that has come to mind to do. It's just good little fresh start to as I get back into the swing of things with streaming. Do Kingdom 2 Crowns. It's a simple, chill game. Could always do Baldur's Gate, see if my computer doesn't explode with wanting to do Space Marine 2 or Dark Tide. That's perfect. So there's, yeah, okay, cool. Wall and Archer Tower right here. If anything, they can get that built and then that all works out. Very nice indeed. going. Just because I am gonna start having more farms, so might as well have, you know, more farmers. But yeah, like a handful of games I've thought about streaming and or recording and just either doing no commentary or commentary. Not too certain on whether or not I'd edit them. I don't know how to edit videos, and I'm sure it's not too difficult to learn. But just as of like the moment right now, it's out of my wheelhouse. But you know, ideas I have are, you know, Baldur's Gate, Dark Tide, especially when Dark Tide gets the Arbitrator class. Space Marine 2. My big concern of Space Marine 2 is just like, hey, does, you know, my graphics card just get cooked with trying to stream on top of playing it? Because normally it's pretty fine, other than when playing Chaos Operations. That's when it's like, ooh, computer doesn't like it for whatever reason. I've gone through and I've adjusted settings, set things to medium, low, disabled, or yeah, like disabled effects. So there's like, you know, no blood effects on me or, you know, my character or the Tyranids or whatnot. But it's just is what it is. And I mean, I look at it as sort of like not really that big of a loss, because I personally don't enjoy fighting Thousand Suns in Space Marine 2. Not that they're hard, it's just more of, compared to the Tyranids, the Thousand Suns feel less satisfying to fight. And granted, I'm sure that, you know, my somewhat limited experience in playing the tabletop of 40K, I'm sure it's not too different, because the Thousand Suns, as far as I understand it, on tabletop are more of like a shooting army, like a shooting and psyker Space Marine army, which is like, yeah, makes sense. You know, as someone who prefers melee and likes a all-rounded army, I like Chaos Space Marines, I like Chaos Undivided. Although I've yet to try playing Blood Angels, I'm sure I'd enjoy playing them on the tabletop just as much as I enjoy playing as Chaos. But I don't know. I hope with Siege, the Siege mode in Space Marine 2 that's coming out next month, I believe. I hope that it feels good. Like, not just fighting the Tyranids, but also like, hey, you know, if there's ever rounds where it's like you're fighting Thousand Suns and Chaos and potentially whatever new things that they add, like new enemies or new bosses, I hope that those all feel like solid. And then of course, I hope the performance of the game doesn't feel like garbage, because there has been a like recurring trend with Space Marine 2 where when new updates come out, the performance of the game, for whatever reason, takes a hit. Here's to hoping. I know with Dark Tide, I'm looking forward to the Arbitrator, or the RBTs, mostly because one, new class. Yeah, it's a paid DLC, but you know, that is what it is. But oh no, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Dude. What the heck? What is wrong with you guys? See, like, okay. Yeah. Sure. But no, the Arbitrator seems cool. I'm not a big, person in terms of like knowing like what the different Imperial Agents units do, other than just knowing the meme of Imperial Agents bad as an army on the tabletop. Like most of my knowledge, when it comes down to like the tabletop game, is more related to playing or trying to learn Space Marines and coming to the realization of, man, Space Marines just feel really like disappointing. And maybe that's just because, oh, I was fighting, a friend who was a Necrons player, so it's just more of a matter of like, oh yeah, like you're gonna have more time because Necrons, at least in Awakened Dynasty, they're hitting on twos, wounding on, at least if they're using I think it's if they're using the Tesla carbines, they're wounding on threes. I don't remember entirely. Makes that a little rough, especially when frickin' dude is using a Hexmark destroyer and can overwatch you for free even when he's already done it before with like another unit, and they can hit on twos instead of sixes. It's like, oh man, that feels awesome. Like it feels absolutely amazing. the seething and undertones in my voice are definitely there. Peace and love to my friend though. Like it's just that particular list that he runs is a pain, and fighting Necrons, I think, just as a whole is just an experience. But I mean, like, I've had good 40k games, and granted, I'm doing it through Tabletop Simulator just because I don't have a full 2,000 point army of miniatures, and even though I do have some minis, it's like, hey, I got the Champions of Slaanesh box, which comes with Tormentors or Infractors. You can build them as either Lord Exultant and then some Noise Marines. So it's not like, oh, I can use those as Chaos Space Marines, even though technically you could use the Infractors / Tormentors as chosen, because if I remember correctly, I think the base size, if I'm not mistaken, the base size of Legion or of Chosen is 32 millimeters, and that's the same base size as Tormentors and Infractors and Legionnaires. And like, I have 20 Horus Heresy, Mark III Tactical Squad guys. I could use those as Legionnaires, Chaos Space Marine Legionnaires. But and I apologize if I seem a little scatterbrained. I'm trying to like listen out for something in my room. Oh dang, let's go. Because yeah, there's a fan on my computer case that doesn't like to stay quiet. So every now and then, just gotta like keep an ear out for it and just be like, okay, yeah. It's not that it's broken. It's just more of like it's used. It's well worn. It's already had needed to be re-lubricated once already. try to be good on the whole keeping the inside of my computer clean. There's still some dust that that's in there, but kind of without really giving it a deep clean and de-dusting. It's just gonna stay a smidge dusty, but it's not caused me too many issues. I'd imagine I probably should like reapply thermal paste on my CPU to CPU cooler. But yeah, might as well upgrade this just because it's right here. It's something to sink gold into. Since I don't really have anything that I can like actively just shove gold into at the moment. And I've also managed to get my one friend group into playing Ready or Not, which that's been fun. And I don't mean to say that in like any like facetious or sarcastic way. I mean that like genuinely. It's been playing Ready or Not's always a entertaining time, because even though it's a very serious game with like serious missions and tones and themes and whatnot, and and backstory for the missions, it ends up becoming like an inadvertent laugh because of like whatever situation ends up happening. But yeah, I know going back to the whole like kind of list of games where it's like, yeah, I intend on streaming this, or like or doing like a recording and putting it up on YouTube. Space Marine 2, Helldiver, Startide, Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 is a game that I've been thinking about, mostly because it's like it's a game I've never played. Like I have it, it's in my library, but not played it, don't really know much about it. It's still a Warhammer game, so I'm at least anchored in that way. Being familiar with the lore, familiar with the factions, and what have you that way. But like I've never played it before. I know it's a ship-to-ship combat RTS. Like that's a game that I'd consider streaming and doing some content for. Helldivers is always up there. It just comes down to like really the big thing for me is just say like, hey, is the idea of wanting to do like Helldivers streams or Space Marine 2 streams or even Baldur's Gate streams, like are those too demanding on my computer for whatever the reason may be? Because I don't want to accidentally fry something because I'm pushing stuff too hard. I mean that's where you make settings adjustments, and probably will need to do it just preemptively. Other ideas would be like streaming some Elder Scrolls Online. I've spent a fair bit of time into it. I still have some characters or classes I haven't gotten to level 50 at all, so I could excuse me, definitely do that. Obviously there's like doing rat tactics in Cyrodiil as a Nightblade or what have you. PvPing in ESO is not really like a big thing of mine. but I've interacted with it, and I kind of don't have like too much of a reason to, other than to like at some point try to get to Emperor, but that's a whole endeavor that's gonna take way too long to, like, I'd say reasonably accomplish. So that's probably why I don't concern myself with it. It's not that I can't, it's just more like, it's too long. It's something that I'd want to do to get the title, to get the costume, but I know another game I wouldn't mind like streaming and just kind of it being like, in some of the games I'd stream definitely would be more like a let loose, be a bit more like open, probably be a more like chaotic game. So I'd be like Helldivers, Space Marine 2, Marvel Rivals if I wanted to stream that. We'll do the attack right now. Might as well. Dang, is all the bread gone? Damn. Be crazy if there's a blood moon. I could always go and stream League of Legends. That's another game where it's like, hey, I don't mind playing it. Although, like, I've been on I think like a month or 2 to 3 months. It is wow, man, look at me, just calling it. I've been on a multi-month long, I think, hiatus league. Don't really play ranked, not because it's like bad or anything, just more it's a headache. The people in it just too full of themselves. At least it's like in low elo. And knowing what I think most people should know, it's like, hey, if you're gold or below, it's like, oh, you're in low elo. Get better. But here you have freaking wannabe Tyler 1s or fakers or whatnot who are in like bronze 3, silver 4, iron 1, who are like, yes, I'm the next best thing to ever hit the rift and everything. And it's just like, dude, like, take a step back for like 2 seconds. You're not that guy. Like, I appreciate the energy, but like, there's no reason to be a jerk about, and my support touched this cannon minion and I missed my last hit auto on it because of that. And it's just like, okay, bud, like, okay, bud, in a derogatory sense. It's just like, man, like, it's like, get a grip, man. And even then, like, I personally, I'm way past the point of like caring about rank in League. Mostly just because, like, on the rewards side of things, like the getting to gold to get the Victorious skin, I don't really care about it. Mostly because it's like the skins that I would care about that are the Victorious skins are from like previous seasons, like Victorious Morgana or like Victorious Graves, and even then, I sort of don't care about that skin just because I don't play Graves. Or like Victorious Maokai, and I say this as someone who's like, I've gotten to gold once, right? That was a month-long grind, got Victorious Aatrox, and then just proceeded to not care about ranked. Like, basically at all. Like after that, mainly because to me, my main takeaway from the experience was, man, ranked just wasn't enjoyable. And secondly, I feel like the ranked Victoria skins are very much like it's hit or miss. Like sometimes you have really good skins that drop for champions, that are tied to ranked, and then but like more often than not, it's just disappointment. It's just middling, mediocre kind of skins. And yeah, I know it's like a status symbol, like, oh, like they got to gold, or like they got to diamond or whatever because of like whatever the chroma may be. And it's like that, yeah, that's cool. Like I get it, but it's not really that much of a flex. It's no different than like playing a ranked in Rainbow Six Siege. Like, oh, sick, you got a charm for your gun. It's like, wow. Like, who actually cares? I know that the claim can be made in a game like Overwatch, where it's like, oh, you get you get the whatever those comp credits are, and then you can get like a gold weapon, or like an emerald weapon, or I think like a ruby weapon, and it's like, yeah, it's cool. Like, it's flashy, it stands out. It's, in my opinion, no different than like the weapon charm or whatnot. And it's not. And I'm not trying to like belittle or degrade people who do spend a lot of time playing ranked and are top 500 or challenger or whatever. But the way I look at it is, it's like the best of the best in any game, like in a competitive sense, are gonna be the esports players, and that's just because for the most part, whatever game it may be, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, Siege, Valorant, League of Legends, CS:GO, they are team games, right? What matters the most is communication skills. It's map awareness. It's working together, coordinating with your colleagues, right? And the problem with like solo duo queue and like League and whatnot is it's solo duo queue, right? You're not you're working together in quotes, but it's less of like active open communication. It's more of, no, I'm communicating like via pings. So I'm like, hey, jungle's missing, or whatever happened. No, they have that man. Put him down. You're not gonna put him down. That's unfortunate. But like I said, that's just my perspective on the whole like ranked thing. Is like, yeah, you have people like Tyler One, TF Blade, and whatnot, who are like really good at what they do, right? Really good at playing League of Legends, really good at playing whatever game it may be. But not to say that they're by any means less skilled than someone else, just more of it's different. Like there are similar experiences, similar things that like definitely transfer over, but it's not the same. It's not the same environment. One can make you can make the argument and the claim, which I'd say is actually very valid, that solo duo queue is more difficult than like the competitive scene. Like you can make that claim, and I, to varying degrees, agree. But I think it's a situation where it's like, well, the environment, the pressure, right? Because like the pressure for the pros is like they're playing on the pro scene. They have however many thousands of dollars on the line in any given like championship, and they're also playing thousands, if not millions, of people, whether it be in person, in the case of the thousands, and then millions, over the different streaming or different streams for like Worlds or MSI or whatever have you. But that's my little like ranked in like esports rant. And no bad blood of anyone who enjoys playing like only ranked or only comp or all that. No ill will, no bad feelings. It's just with regards to the environment, for me, it's not my kind of place. Okay, that's more than enough. I have a lot of guys who do not have tools, so that tells me I need more farmers. And I'll queue up more archers after I refill this bread. Sounds like my parents are finishing up getting dinner all together. Yes, it is now gonna be winter. More spearmen, woo! And I love spearmen. Contemplating for if during my dinner break I should like pause the game or just stand here and hope. Might as well get that built. That way, if this rightmost wall should fall, they're not gonna have to like backtrack so far. And if needs must, I can always cut this tree down and get the tower up. Thank you for the gold, sir. I did not ask for it. for next stream, I might lower the game's music volume down by 1, because I was listening to some of the VODs the other day, and it definitely sounds like the game is a smidge louder than me. I know with this stream I did adjust my mic volume a tiny bit, so I shouldn't sound as quiet as before, but we'll see. Might as well get this built. Yeah, they're not gonna cut that tree down, so oh well. It's like the start of winter. Things haven't frozen over yet. Banker. Of course you have to be like, hey, mine. It's like, no, it's not yours, it's mine. Stupid banker. Taking my gold, clearly it's mine. Now it's officially winter. Well, hopefully, if anything, this means that by the time I get to Island 5, it won't be winter anymore. Or it'll be like the tail end of winter. Because all I know is I do not want to go to Island 5 and it still be winter, because oh man, that's gonna be very rough. Night goes over and I deal with the attack. As soon as it's done on this side, we do it. We go for the attack it, cool, great, shouldn't go too bad, and then go from there. It sounds like dinner's just about ready, so anything this is perfect. Just means that once this portal is taken care of and the retaliation's been done, which I'm sure will only really be on the left side, take a quick little dinner break, and then we shall continue. That builder is very brave. Anything, I'll go on the right, or I'll go on the left side. Go on the left side, check things out. I'm gonna have some excuse me, I'm gonna have some archers queued up. Have more archers queued up, you know. Oh my goodness, again, probably shouldn't have done that. Maybe they're retaliating from the right side. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Okay. Okay. Oh well. It worked out. Actually, I can do a little bit more before I take a break. Take a quick little break and then be back. Yeah. Sure. I don't know. What kind of... Well, okay, hold on. I guess I'll be taking my break now. So... Alrighty, I am back. I am sorry. That was not a dinner break. That was a. I was asked what kind of drink I wanted break, and then had to let my dog outside because she was yapping. She's a grade A professional yapper, if I do say so myself. Yeah, my dad asked me if I wanted a drink because he had made himself and my mom uh, sugar-free margaritas, so I opted for an old-fashioned. I haven't had any alcohol in months. Don't really drink, and if I ever do, it's usually like for an occasion, for a family get-together or a particular party. So, and I mean, because I've been loosely following their keto diet. Yeah. My dad was just moving a box down the hallway. Mm. Man, wouldn't that be an idea? The right side portal must be pretty far out if it took them as long as until basically night's end. Oh shoot! Well, that's rude. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. That's good. Ruby chest. I'm gonna run past it. I'm not gonna open it up right now. I want to see what's past the portal. The boar. Okay, well, that's good to know. It's the last portal. I need a deal off on this side. Great. I could not be happier. And that is not a sarcastic happy. That is actually like a, man, I'm almost done with the right side kind of happy. Okay. Yeah, they should be able to get all these. And they should be able to get that to level 2. So, no rush on that front. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this stream to be once again, at least an hour. I know the past 10, 15 minutes have been just nothing. It's been a whole lot of just a break. So, I do apologize for that. I thought dinner was about ready, but I know it's gonna be ready here soon, probably within the next 5-10 minutes. Not too sure if I'm gonna end the stream with my leave for dinner. Not too concrete on that yet. Maybe, I don't know. Guess it kind of depends on how far along I get, because I think if anything, a goal for this stream is I want to clear out the beach portal. I want to clear out the right side of all the portals, and then just okay, cool. All the portals this side in this stream we're dealt with on the one side, and then next stream can be dealing with all the left side portals, blow up the cliff portal. Boom, no more greed on this island. We move on to Island 4. And chances are, it's still going to be winter. So, it's very unfortunate, but is what it is. I think for every stream I'm trying to set, like, goals. Right? So, like, for a Baldur's Gate stream, it would very much be just like the goals are, get to certain points in whatever act or area, right? So like if in Act 1, try to get to blank spot, right? I suppose if anything, that gets kind of more difficult when it's like, oh, well, if you're playing Space Marine 2 or Helldivers, like what's the goal? And I'd say for like Helldivers, it's simple. It's just, hey, do X amount of operations, right? Like missions, because of like if you do non-blitz missions, I think the average clear time of them is like 20-30 minutes. So like, hey, boom, right? That works out. For Space Marine 2, I think it's sort of the same, where it's like if you're doing nothing but Tyranid operations, I think the standard clear time for them on like Substantial or I think it's Ruthless, there's difficulty 4, it's somewhere between 10-20 minutes maybe, depending on operation. And if anything, with like Space Marine 2 and even Helldivers, you could have I could always set the effective limits of like, I want to hit X level with X gun on Helldivers because of the new weapon customization and leveling system. Or in like Space Marine 2, it's I want to hit X level during this stream with Y class, right? So like if I wanted to get, like if the stream goal was, hey, I want to get tactical, like in this stream I want to get tactical to at least Prestige 1 level 10. Boom, that's a pretty easy goal to set, and easily accomplished goal, I would say, just because I have tactical already to Prestige 1. Now I know for like Space Marine 2, if I were to do that, the goals would more likely would be something like get Vanguard to level 25 and Prestige at the first Prestige, and like get Bulwark to level 25 and Prestige at the first Prestige, because those are, if I'm not mistaken, the 2 classes I don't have to level 25 yet. That kind of stuff. And obviously that's talking about like explicitly, like that's only addressing only operations. That isn't even taking into consideration, PvP. And in PvP, it's more just like, hey, I wanna play X amount of matches so I can try to unlock blank weapon to use on Y class. Definitely taking my drink slow because it will it will mess me up if I don't. Because since it's been a long time since I've had like any amount of alcohol, like in substantial amounts, take it easy. And it's not even like I'm following exactly like what my parents are doing, where it's like, oh, no carbs at all. No, I'm still eating carbs. Like I'm still having normal bread and eating potatoes and whatnot. But it's more of I don't consume alcohol enough to where it's like, yes, my body is like, it doesn't affect me, kind of thing. That'd be called. That would be that is what you would call being an alcoholic, which I am most certainly not. In my experience, I've done pretty well whenever I've had any amounts of like alcohol, but it's never something I am like, I always want like a hard drink or whatever. It's more of like, hey, like if I'm ever offered like the opportunity to have one, it's like, yeah, sure, like I'll maybe have one. Or like other times I'll be like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Right? Not in the mood this day or this get together. Right? If it's one of those occasions. Obviously, if it's like a celebration, like retirement party or birthday party or a holiday, and it's offered and it's sort of like, I wouldn't say encouraged, more of like, hey, to just be in the festivities, I'll have at least one drink. But more of a water drinker, if I do say so myself. Drink primarily water. Have a cup of coffee in the morning. After waking up and eat breakfast or something alongside it. Usually, if I ever drink anything that isn't water or coffee or the occasional alcohol drink, it's like soda, like Pepsi or Coke. But even then, that's only when I'm out, at a family get together, or we're at a restaurant, and it's like, ooh, I can have soda because this place serves soda, or my grandparents have soda in their fridge, kind of thing. Has nothing to do with me disliking sodas. It's just more of they're not here at my house, and if they ever are, it's usually for used in mixing of making a cocktail of some kind. But it depends. But I know for once I'm done with this playthrough of Kingdom Two Crowns, and once again, I'm not sure if I want to be excruciatingly thorough with this playthrough, and what I mean by that is more of just clear out all the islands of the Greed, which I probably will. Island 1 is definitely Island 1 and 2 are gonna probably fly by just because I already have the beach portals dealt with, and so I just gotta deal with the cliff portals, and Island 1 and 2 don't have too much in the way before getting to those portals, but I really don't know at the moment. I think for thoroughness, I may do it, but I don't know if it will be something oh, once I clear Island 5 of Greed, okay, my streams going forward aren't just going to only be Kingdom Two Crowns. I think if anything, that's going to be the more reasonable stance to have. And granted, it has nothing to do with me not enjoying this game. It's just more of maybe do a little bit of different things, diversify a little bit, dip toes into streaming, Space Marine 2, Baldur's Gate, Helldivers, Dark Tide, Halo, right? Like I love, you know, Bungie era Halo. Like I grew up with it. Like I'm a year older than I'm a year older than Halo, you know, combined, like in its total time of like when it first launched to now, right? Um, you know, old, you know, but but no, I enjoy playing Halo. If I were to do streams of like the campaigns, I'd probably do it on like I don't know. Like I think if anything, it might either be like a like if I want to like not do a super big challenge, just more of like a like relive the experience. We do it on normal. If I want like a challenge, do all of the campaigns on legendary. And I say that more as like a challenge because it's like Halo 2 is hard on legendary. Like that is brutal. Halo 3, from what I remember doing on legendary, wasn't like too bad, but like it's hard. It's not undoable. Halo 4 freaking sucked. Like Halo 4 sucks doing on legendary. I do remember completing that campaign on legendary. That was rough, and it's just more to do with like the Promethean enemies. Halo 5 on legendary sucked, but that's not on the Master Chief Collection. Halo Combat Evolved, or Halo 1, I think in terms of like legendary difficulty, not bad. Like it's hard, but not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna rip my hair out kind of hard. Halo Reach, I know, can have some BS with like the elites doing their like I think what half-second, you know, response time kick. So and that on legendary I think that one shots you. So like that doesn't feel very good. I don't know. I think for oh dang. No, don't take him. You took his bow, don't take him. I'm gonna put these gems in the chest. Oh wait, no, I can't because the gem chest is on the left side. Because that's where the boat is. Dang. I didn't think about that. That's not the end of the world. I just got no gold. No, another game I thought about that I could play and stream would be a FTL, either modded or unmodded. Okay, cool. I can put them in. Awesome. Well, that definitely saves me. Did they consume all the bread? I think they may have consumed all the bread. Dang, they're fast. Well, let's see. Yes, yes, they did. They did consume all of the bread. There you go. Just have an overabundance of spearmen. I need dudes spearfishing now. I mean, probably not as many as I have, but like, you know. So we'll have 2 fire barrels. Cute, good to go. I hope that the boar doesn't spawn. That'd be rough. I guess the lighthouse technically doesn't matter too much. What the heck? Right here, but that dude's freaking out. Guess I should make. Sorry, guess I should make more archers. I have a lot of guys around who just aren't doing anything. Okay, should be able to get the lighthouse to at least level 2, so. Or actually, maybe if I ask the banker for more money. I'll do. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I have a lot of guys who don't have professions. May as well. May as well, right? Like, it's not too much of a big deal. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's like... Well, that definitely could have gone worse. Probably should have expected something like that to happen, but... I got a whole lot of gold back from that, so... we are all good. The only reason I'm building these archer towers is just that way, like, when, you know, if there's ever, you know, any rabbits or whatnot that are out here, that helps with the hunting and the getting of gold. I don't have to upgrade this wall fully, but I'm gonna at least get it to level 4, and then I'm gonna head over to the left side. That's unfortunate. Can't build that. Get a whole bunch more archers. Because you can never have too many archers. Even when it's winter. And yeah, I know, they're not really doing much right now. Eh. Yeah, it is kind of rough that it's winter though, because now my gold income is just like really starting to kind of dive. But on the bright side, at least I have like a lot of guys who can defend the left side. No, that's rough. Alright. Sounds like dinner is now about ready, so I will be heading over to the wall. And now will be the official dinner break. So, I'll see you guys when I get back. Alrighty, I am back from my break. My dinner was quite delicious. Had a tri-tip steak with mashed potatoes. It was very good. My dad does always tend to cook pretty well. Okay, yeah, so I didn't remember if it was the morning or not when I had left. That's what it was. I had the wall be built. Excuse me. I don't know if any builders will make it over there in time to build that tower, but we'll see. Yes, and once again, while I was away, a person trying to advertise for cheap views commented in my chat. I appreciate the attention, but I really do not appreciate that. And it does go against one of the rules of the chat of just self-promotion, and I know in a way it isn't self-promotion, but it is promoting using another platform excuse me, to get views, and I'm not for it. So but here's what it is. I suppose it's just gonna keep happening. Excuse me. I'm actually going to Alt-Tab. I want to see what things look like elsewhere. So yeah, probably stream for another 15 minutes, and then call it a stream for today. I do apologize that a good chunk of it was break time, but overall did accomplish a lot of what I wanted to do for this stream, which was get the right side done and then begin my way along the left side. So not the end of the world, but I do apologize for the length of the 2 breaks that happened. Yeah, I think I have plenty of spearmen. I'm gonna go check on the right side just for the sake of like seeing, like, hey, do they have any gold? I don't expect them to, but we'll see. Nice. Oh, some gold. A lot of dudes with no weapons or tools. I mean, it's better than nothing, I'm to be honest. Excuse me. Yeah, I think if anything, my last goal, is what you could say for this stream, will be getting the next wall set up. Like, getting it situated to a point where it's like, yeah, like, I'm happy with this. So, getting it to rank, or level 5. Because then pretty much at that point, it's all I've left to do before attacking this the left side portal is just gold. What is he running over to go grab? Oh, there's a bow right there, I see. More power to you, dude, more power to you. I would start upgrading that, but nah, that's asking for trouble. think 5 nights is perfectly fine. Excuse me. I'll stay by here. I'll watch. I'll watch how the defense goes. I have exactly enough gold to buy one of these fire barrels, but I am not going to. Just because I feel like it'd be a little bit of a waste. Besides, I need, I think, what, 10? 12 gold for that wall upgrade. That would have been very bad. Nice shot, dude. Nice shot. Yeah, I'll go to the banker, get more gold from him. Upgrade the wall, go through the night, end the stream off on the morning. Come on, banker. Thank you. And my dog is misbehaving. She's not wanting to listen to my mom. I may not have enough time to upgrade the wall. Well, we'll see. I've said that before. And it's worked out. Hold on. Okay, dog. I'm coming. I'm coming. Alright, I am back. My dog was being a little rambunctious and not listening, but oh well, what can you do? I see that it is a blood moon. That will be this day, so I guess before I end the stream, I will clear out this blood moon. No big deal. No big deal at all. Just means I'll get more things queued up. And yeah. Hello, banker. Give me more money, please. This hopefully should be a smooth blood moon. Yeah, I know I'm going to lose those two archers who are on the towers out ahead of the wall, but oh well. Just is what it is. The end of the world. But alrighty. So with the conclusion of that blood moon will mark the conclusion of this stream. So once again, I hope for everyone who was anyone and everyone who was watching that you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you guys later. Stay tuned.